into my eye, you will find no lie in my soul.
You guys, these housemate are ready. Shay will say you want drama. Just know that this sets we don't jam. Basically, we don't jam the sets. We go give us sleepless nights. As I am making this video, in fact, before I started making this video, they were playing a game. Literally, I said, no, you people are not going to keep me awake till 6 or 7. I am going to come and make this video, because if I decided that I was going to keep waiting for them to finish before making this video, then I would definitely not sleep. I said, no, I have to make this video. So there are two things in Big Brother's house that always tends to cause fights. One, or food. Let's leave the other things. Food is one thing that would always cause problem in Big Brother's house. When the food is surplus, there's this issue of everybody wanting to go there, eat anything they want. When it's now not there, there's the issue of the scarcity, hunger, and an angry man. You know how they say a hungry man is an angry man. That's when you now see the display of a hungry man being angry. So right now, it's a thing of not agreeing to ration food, and the argument is just a lot. But you see these sets, they're the ones that probably make people that come out of his diary room or show his face to us, right? And then, there's some dynamics that I've been noticing in terms of like, um I wouldn't call it shipping, but we are definitely going to talk about people that may bond and all whatnot. So first of all, we had head of house. Okay, welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new here, please do well to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget thumbs up, and all the good stuff. Drop your comments on anything that first. What do you think about the fact that they are already giving us Gbas Gbos at this point? Is it what you expected? We all subscribed for entertainment and all of that, but is it Gbas Gbos entertainment, or you would have preferred for them to start shipping like massively now? So um we had Jason J. He won head of house for yesterday, or yeah, for yesterday. That's they played the head of house games, and he emerged winner, and he chose Tosin. I think her name is Tosin, to share his benefits. I don't think he's aware now. I don't think he's currently aware that he can lose his position in the next game that they're going to play, which is tonight. I don't think he's aware. He just knows that he's the head of house for now and is already acting as the head of house. So I'm just going to show you guys where they showed him head of house.
Congratulations. Thank you, big brother. Head of house. Doris.
Okay, Dory. See how I'm already mixing names. I'm like, where did that even come from? I'm already mixing names. So Doris, he chose Doris to share his benefits with him. One of which is being in the room with him. So they're currently in the head of house room together for now. We are going to know if their position will be taken this evening, or they're going to continue as the head. He's going to continue as the head of house. So quickly, let's talk about what caused the fight, or the first fight that happened. So the first fight was between what's her name, Isabella, and Thelma Lawson, and it has to do with food. So basically they just showed us hold on. They just showed us Isabella shouting. I was like, what's going on? What's happening here? She complained about them carrying food upstairs, right? So her issue was with the fact that I think she saw banana peel upstairs, and then she was just gingering and saying they should stop carrying food upstairs. And it was basically directed to Thelma Lawson, because apparently I think she's the one that did that. I think she carried food upstairs, and then um Isabella was just making a general remark saying that people should not be carrying food upstairs, probably because they saw banana peel upstairs and or whatnot. So she was just ranting and complaining like in general. I don't know why I am not in any way surprised that um Isabella is already in a fight. Isabella is one person that I expected to bring this kind of drama at this point, because yesterday she was just talking about the fact that the guys are not here yet. It's almost like she expressed being bored, and there was a kind of attitude she was giving to some ladies, and it just showed that okay, she's ready for Gbas Gbos, or Gbas Gbos is one of the things that she has as her strategies, if I may say, as one of the things she has as her strategies to bring to the house. So all this ginger, as much as her point is valid, obviously, like some meals, banana and all of that, it doesn't make sense to carry banana upstairs, leave the banana peels there. It's gonna attract ants and all whatnot, right? But the ginger. I don't trust anybody's ginger now. I just feel like everything is a strategy. But since it's to entertain us and we're expecting strategies, it's fine. Any strategy that you bring, if it works for you, glory be to God. If it doesn't work for you, you're lost. So I expected that particular fight. For Thelma Laswson, she didn't say so much in response to that. She didn't. She responded, but her voice wasn't really like loud or out there. She decided to kind of like ignore, and then they moved on from it. Then this second fight happened as a result of food. Still, food matter, and it has to do. Is it was basically about this whole issue of them just going in and cooking whatever it is that they want. Head of house has to address it, that from now on they'll have people that will be in charge of the kitchen, and obviously they will no longer be able to just go in there and cook whatever it is that they want. They have to ration food, they have to manage themselves food wise. Very simple, Abby. No, not for the housemates, because it definitely caused an uproar. It definitely caused an issue
Big
for the
brother.
housemates. Mm, so Imisi wasn't in agreement with that.
If you have a problem with it, go and bang the bell and talk to Big Brother. I am not done, guys.
So to me, I was like, okay, this is supposed to be straightforward, Abby. Like, it is understandable that it's a conversation that will be had, that food needs to be rationed. And the head of house was coming from Jason J. Let me just call his name. Jason J was coming from the angle of meat, mostly protein, because he was like, you cannot just go in there and cook and said to use like maybe chicken, fish that is meant for the whole house. You just use like a lot of it. That is not going to work. Understandable, right? But no, Isabella and Imisi were arguing on that, saying that it's Big Brother's house, they can do whatever they want, they can cook whatever they want. And I'm like, no, 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 no. You're not in your father's house. You guys are 29. So you cannot just you really, really, really it really, really cannot work that you enter the kitchen and just cook whatever it is. If it's something like Indomie, not Indomie noodles, I don't think they have Indomie in the house. But if it's something like their noodles, if it's something like cereal and all of that, like you can just go and take. But like, not that you maybe go in and make pepper soup, and the next person wants to make fried rice, the next person will make jollof, next person is making pasta, and all of these things. Everybody's taking their own beef and all of that. So that was just the basic point that was expected, and then head of house made his point, but these people did not agree. This is another fight that I feel like it was also, you know it's either it was a strategy, or it's either, sorry, it's either it came as a result of, like, obviously wanting to shake up the place, or they genuinely meant that they are going to just cook anything. That's crazy. But at some point, the other people in the house, they were trying to like calm the situation, but everything was still very crazy. I'm trying to bring up the next part of this clip because it was a long It was a pretty long fight. The fight went on and on for a while. The shouting, the back and forth.
Saying, they said
Yeah, this is when Isabella was also gingering, and this is when he was still trying to explain. Head of house was explaining, and they were just like, "No, no, no, you can't do that."
that's what I'm saying. They said there was plantain before we guys came into the house, and the plantain didn't finish.
Everybody just say ginger. Head of house say plantain did his house before. Before the guys entered the house, there was plantain. Now plantain has finished. The whole, I think, like a big bunch of plantain it has finished. So, meaning that you guys do not manage it well, and if we continue like that, the food is going to finish. So you can't operate like that. Now that one has finished. If they continue like that, so he was just like giving an example of what not rationing food can do. And Isabella and Imisi, they were just still arguing, and they were not even letting him speak. I think that's the most annoying part of the whole thing. They were not even letting him speak. As his when he was trying to make his point across, they were just cutting him off, saying it's almost like there was a bridge. There was a bridge in communication. It's like he was saying one thing, they were getting another thing because he wanted to put he put two people in charge of the kitchen, Big So and I can't remember the second person, but he put two ladies in charge of the kitchen, right? No, not two ladies. I think the second person is a guy. He put two people in charge of the kitchen, and they felt like that's Imisi and Isabella, particularly Imisi. She just felt like it's not something she would like to do. She can't be going to take permission before she cooks whatever it is that she wants. And they were trying to explain to her that being in charge of the kitchen doesn't mean that they can stop you, or they will not, like, you need to completely, like, maybe be at their feet or anything. It's just them coordinating things that are happening in the kitchen. Even what's his name? Koyi was also gingering his own. His ginger was that some people ate, they did not wash their plates, they left it on the table, and that's another thing that causes fights. I said there are two major things. One is food. The second one is like untidy. There's like dirtiness or keeping your things anyhow. So it's either his plate or maybe the toilet. I'm wondering how they're going to use toilets in this house. There are so many. They will have to. That's another thing that will most likely cause fight. So at some point, the head of house and his assistant, his temporary assistant, went into the room and they were having a conversation. And she was just saying that she was trying to explain to him that her own view of how Imisi sees things. She said that she doesn't think that Imisi really understands. Maybe like she said she doesn't think she understands English very much, and that she feels like that's Imisi sometimes needs some extra explaining to understand and really grasp what the other person is saying, so that Jason J should go talk to her, again. Right? I'm speaking about the lady on the screen currently, Doris. Also, I keep forgetting her name, but the lady on the screen currently, that's who I'm speaking about, and that's who went to the head of house room to have the conversation with him, right? And then he came out to actually talk to Imisi and explain things better, right? From his own angle. It wasn't helping. He honestly did not help much because he was still being cut off in his explanation and stuff. So let me just the final conversation that happened between them is what I'm going to bring out right now. So this is just them having their final conversation about
We
it.
have different preference of food. I'm a Yoruba girl. I love pepper. Me, I'm here to eat food. I even nothing more. I'm not here.
So so the conversation wasn't going nowhere, but I guess maybe with time it's going to be resolved. And she will just say she likes pepper. Some people don't like pepper. You see, that says that they did not value white money. it's not that they will understand what it means to have somebody that will literally cater for the house food wise, and not just cater for the house, still have like a cheerful attitude towards it, and also cook for different people. Like white money will cook for their main meal, still cook the one that Perry will eat, like because I think Perry had some issues with certain things. He doesn't, he's allergic to fish, or so he'll cook his own. He'll like what white money literally took care of them in the house. So now it's going to be crazy, but I guess the basketballs from it is still part of the drama, so we are here for it. Then Sultana. Okay, first of all, this Faith is the guy is onto a good number of people in the house, right? He said in his introductions, he said that he's not there for a relationship. He's not in a relationship, but he's closed off, right? He's not there to be in a relationship with anybody, but apparently he's there to mingle, or he's open to mingling, and that is what he has been doing. He was with Sultana earlier on. He was also with Didi. He has been with like several ladies at this point. He has a mission. So for Sultana, she made mention of somebody, and she described the person. She described the situation in like almost a way like the person like literally bust her head or something. I don't know if it's someone from the house. So just listen to it. Let's know if it's someone from
You
the
see
house.
that man? If he looks into my eye, you will find no lie in my soul. I know that thing is so annoying because you couldn't have asked him for his name. Because pride.
Yeah. So this particular conversation, they took us into it when she had already started. But the way she was describing the person, like, the person literally has her momo button or has her key, right? And at this point, she mentioned that someone likes her, that she said she thinks he likes her. And this is where I think she was talking about what's his name? I think I have to go back and check his name. That's the guy that said he's in a relationship. No, not Mensan. He said he mentioned that he's in love. He's not just in a relationship, he's in love. Right? He mentioned, let me see if I can find it on my phone, because the name is not okay. That's Bright Morgan. I think she was talking about Bright Morgan here, because not a lot of them are in relationships. So it's just Bright Morgan, Mensan that said, and I think one other guy. So in this part, I think she was talking about Bright Morgan, where she said that she no send in babe.
You're still gonna say why not invite him because that was where he had no, I'm just saying. Yeah. His girlfriend, no, sorry, I don't know you. We're not going to be honest, like true. I had in mind that a girl was helping me hold outside, so like, hey. Right?
She's like, she doesn't know the babe, like the guy's babe. So it's almost like she's basically saying that she owes the person no loyalty and all. Saying she also mentioned that there's somebody holding her. I mean, there's someone that is holding her man down outside or something. Sultana is she she get crazy. So she's displaying a lot. I think she's going to bring a lot in terms of like, dynamics with the guys. Right. So this is just her this is just her talking about someone that likes her in the house. Kocho did not allow us to hear the person's name because he came and obstructed this conversation. That is why we don't know exactly who she was talking about. But we're going to find out eventually. So for now, this is what we know. We're just gathering information. And then what other dynamics is even there? Hold on, guys. Let me there's someone else that I had in mind. Mm. So Koyi did not say his age. They did their introductions right earlier on. Koyi didn't say his age. Sorry, Koyi did not say Koyi did not say his age in particular. I said he's in his 20s. He might say it later, Sha. But in this video, he was just saying that he doesn't mind like dating like people that are older. He also even mentioned that he can date someone like what's her name? Ivatar. Said he can date someone like he can be with someone like Ivatar. Like someone that looks, because she doesn't look her age. You guys, do you know I thought she was 37 because her profile on Africa Magic says 37. And she mentioned, and people in the comments were telling me that she said she's 44 in her introductions. Tonight again, she mentioned it that she's 44, and I was like, wow, she has an extremely good body and extremely good look because I would never have guessed. Even when I said she was 37, I was like, oh, okay, she looks way younger than 37. So to hear that she's actually 44, um, she needs to share her recipe or she needs to share whatever it is that she's taking that makes her look so young. So I'm going to bring out where she spoke about her age and her son, just so that you guys can confirm because there has been like a conversation about her age and stuff.
I am a single mom. My daughter just turned 18. On Wednesday, I'm 24 years old. She's 24 years old. Yeah.
So she confirmed it again. So that's Ivatara. The guys did their introductions. I obviously cannot like bring out everybody's introduction video because there are like 29 people. But if you want to really know, like, if you want to get information about the housemates, the current housemates, just go to Africa Magic. They have their full details. Although they revealed some more things, like most of the people in the house are well accomplished. They've done a lot, right? They're like, well, I think that this set they actually did proper auditioning. It's not Imam Madu kind of thing. Sha. That's what I think. I'm not sure. But for now, the people that mentioned that they are in relationships, they are open about it. Tracy mentioned this. Day. I'm not sure you guys will remember all these people now, but Tracy, Didi, Big Soso, Mensan, the one that came in and was like the last guy that came in. I'm sure you guys remember him at least. And then Bright Morgan said he's also in a relationship. In fact, he said he's in love. So I don't know. I don't know if you're going to get a ship from him. For Mensan, he said that he's in a relationship, but even his babe told him that he should do the most and he must do the most. So he might still do the most in the house in terms of like mingling with the ladies and stuff. I don't even know. Anyway, that's that for the things that I'm bringing to you guys for tonight. A lot of things happened, but it's just like crazy right now. There's so much going on, and I can only cover so much at a time. If you're currently on the live stream, not live stream, I'm live recording. But if you're currently here, if you're here up until this point, as a real OG, please give this video a thumbs up and like, share, comments, and all the good stuff. See you guys on the next one. If there's anything I forgot here, I'll mention it there. Okay, bye.